I had to dismantle my rig, and of course I forgot to retell OBS to use this microphone, so the original video is completely mute. Fantastic. So we are basically watching this together. For now is very simple, just follow the basic 0-1 for the combo, 0-1 for the combo. And the first few encounters are a no hit, no damage run, which is very useful, especially after you get the buff that increases your max HPs. I still have no idea what the bracer does in this game. Whip. Spinach for more might, armor, and King Bible for the combo. When you get more health, of course, and you don't get hit, healing from an encounter to another is a very good thing, even if it's just 1 HP per encounter. Here I'm debating if the return, because I think it's the first time I get it, and I'm still not convinced to use it, even after I've played it. 2 times is of course the basic, is very good, double the damage, solid, doesn't add anything strange that you have to consider. Here I think I could have done more, because when you use something free that doesn't actually cost mana, I think it costs us less than 0, so you should go actually free, so no mana cost, actually no mana cost, 0-1 for a per free combo. Here I'm doing very good, keeping the boss at bay. The arrow is a little bit messy. I think they should fix how it works. And the fire wand is a very good card. The only problem with the fire wand is when you evolve it, it costs 3, which is kind of late in the dungeon, or if you are lucky you get the books, they give you +1. I don't remember what I got here. Of course, because I'm a basic bitch. Eating every candelabra, as we got the map for... No, we didn't get... Oh, spoiler! We are going to get a map that shows the breakable light sources, and is going to be a smaller dot than the upgrades. They could have gone for a different symbol, but it is noticeable. The size is noticeable, so you shouldn't get mixed. +1 mana, the garlic. Come on, past me. No, okay, I went for the upgrade. Whip it. And the fire wand. The light tome is exceptionally good, especially in combo. I don't remember. Okay, I chose a draw. A draw one, yes, draw one for the light tom. I was keeping this for later, but evidently is early in the run. And I was arguing that this is an excellent combo because you get extra mana and draw. So in the hope to get a higher cost card. And I think it has been objectively a lifesaver for this run. Because it costs 0. One, you use the book and you get, if I remember correctly, is 6 mana. And draw 1. So it keeps things going. This was a very bad end, but I've decided anyway to use the might for more damage. It wasn't as effective as I wished. That was a lot of damage that the RNG simply decided. Here now I would use the light on. This works too. This works as well. Draw one card is more useful than it seems because it keeps the flow going. So of course, if you are lucky, is something you can use. But considering I'm very used to take the 0 cost, I almost always have something to use. This was a very, very good run. There it is. Shows the breakable sources, and it's quite useful. I will use it later on. Whip it for one card. I could have used the light tome, but the kinda counter was exactly. Those are low HP's enemies, so you don't need to think too much about it. And at this point of the run, I still don't have enough high cost card, so I don't need 6 mana. There it is again. See, it's basically a one shot. Empty tome and light tome will be 1000 of mana. Garlic, okay, excellent. This was a very good choice on my part. Good job, past me. I'm kinda upset that I have to re-record the voice part, but unexplained. It's a good to watch. It's a good to watch game, but I think it's better if someone explain their train of thought. Especially because it's more tactical than survivors. Whereas you just have to explain why you are picking that upgrade. And here you have enough space to talk about why you are picking Might for a zero cost whip. Simply because you spend 0 and you get a buff. So you are opening in a stronger way. I'm still testing the wall mounts. I didn't want to risk it because I'm fairly high HPs at this point. And here I'm explaining that you can see the upgrade dots are bigger than the breakable light sources, so you can figure out. Still, I said earlier, I would have wished a different symbol. Maybe a candle. Kinda stupid, but I think it would have been easier to recognize. But it is not tragic. This +1 is a lifesaver. I think I've skipped. No, okay, I didn't skip anything. I think I've picked one card, yes, on the whip. I remember correctly. And there it is, the boss. I don't remember. Okay, one card. See, the free cost is a free combo. And here I'm debating, but there is not much to debate. Just pick the buff. Lot of damage. I still don't know what disarm does. Simply because I don't think it's explained. The wiki, the game in general is not old enough to have this kind of informations. Destroy. High chance of preventing a single enemy to attack. Ah! And with the cross, I don't know. Asterisco. Up to 2. And this okay, is basically a knockback. The knockback is certain, while the disarm is an high chance of preventing the enemy to attack, but ignore the knockback resistance. So it's arguably a better version than the knockback, but situational. Against the boss, you probably very much prefer a disarm than to a knockback, because usually bosses have a high knockback resistance. Here I'm tempted between... I don't know what Aria does. I will put on the whip, I think. Yes. It has been a mixed situation, a mixed experience more than a situation. Like, you use it and it returns, but it doesn't activate any combo, so you use 2 times the attack without really any of the benefit. See, you still activate the combo, but at the last use, it's okay. The knockback. Come on. Come on me. You can use all of them. The knockback actually saved us in one of the demi-bosses. It was keeping it at bay, the fucking clown. Here I'm thinking where to go. Because there is an enemy on one side, an enemy on the other, but there are more unlockables in the other side. Light of 4 mana, okay, not 6, 4 mana. I think is my favorite card so far. 3x and the King Bible on the face. Very easy. This one was another easy to guess 0101. Everything is 1, so I just use the light tome to get... See, this is the problem with activating the combo only on the last attack. I don't think it will be that stronger if you make me like game breaking stronger if you make me use the whip with the return and activates the combo for the 1 cost. And then I can use it again. It's like using having 2 cards at the cost of 1 in terms of space. In the end, you'd still get smoked depending on the enemy.
To your aid.
To your aid. Clearly, I don't know the power scaling of the game, so maybe on later dungeons is more. But from a 2 maps unlocked perspective, I don't think it's that much. Come on. Yeah, Light Tome would be the best. 0. And then disarm. Now I know what disarm does. Doesn't really change much. It's probably going to be a card that I'm going to prefer against bosses, because I'm assuming bosses have a higher knockback resistance. Here I'm debating because the 2 cost 20% is not very much. I don't know. It is fair because the base spinach cost 1, and so the upgraded of course costs 2. It was taking too long, so I've cut. Of course, I choose the spinach per 2, and it's going to be a very good idea because I then get the vending machine and sacrifice it for a 20% flat upgrade. Here I debate with myself, do I want the easier oh boy, the easier route or the demi-boss route, and I would choose to challenge myself, and it was kinda the best option. I don't remember the rewards, but it was very satisfying to use all the new cards against him.
Farewell.
27, whip, of course. And here I'm spamming the knockback to keep it away, because 13 damage is of course a facton. Here I would use, knowing now, I would probably use the garlic. Wouldn't change much actually, because I have enough mana and I could use all the cards. Whip it. See, the knockback is very good to keep it at bay. Damage, of course, because the knockback again is good, but killing it faster is better. And there it is. Very happy I managed to destroy a boss. That's extra health. I think I choose the area on the garlic. I still don't know what the area does. Spicy, of course. It's 10% damage. I'm not sure what spicy actually does. Like, if it has extra stuff, or is just the Enduia from Survivors. I'm headbutting every wall and going directly for the boss because I have not very much HPs. Am I going directly for the boss? I don't remember, and I've just looked at the map. Fantastic. Whip it. The mana for just good measure. It was kinda wasted, but the game would throw anyway leftover cards. Here I was waiting for a one cost card. 10%, I was calculating 10% from might, and there it is. This is not the boss, no, it's a demi-boss. I'm looking for extra. I was hoping for a chicken, couldn't find them. And I was very scared. Okay. Because it was a very good gun, and with 35 HPs, it takes a lot of luck. Which I had. Empty, of course. One of those. This was a mistake, but it's because it lagged. And I think it's mostly because I've installed the game or on an hard disk. As of checking how much, how light the game is. Actually, I don't think it's bad at all. Just don't spam the cards. Be patient, and you can play the game on a solid straight drive instead of those fancy NVMEs. I can speak. Come on, I'm re-recording. Here I'm debating, do I want the grid or do I want the might? Of course, the might was the best option. The grid is absolutely worthless, at least for now. Spicy is always a good choice. and I've picked the 20%. The reasoning being I get a buff, meanwhile I still deal damage. So it's not just pure passive upgradings. That was just a mistake. Whip it good. Of course. And the axe. I could use the light tome, get a new card. See, okay, it does count as lower than 0 for the combo.
Stronger.
So I wasn't making things up. King Bible. There it is, super clean. I think it's actually 1 per encounter, like if you have 3 waves in a fight, it counts as 3 encounters, and therefore you heal up 3 HPs. Which makes it way better than just 1 encounter. Here I'm debating where to go, because down there there is 1 upgrade and 1 breakable light. On the other side 3 breakable lights, but I still want the upgrade if I want to survive the boss with just 40 HPs. This doesn't really need an explanation on what I'm doing. I'm just throwing every card I have. Spicy damage, see, and I get anyway a buff. It is not much, but again, it would be 0 damage. I don't know what those stats are. So I just decided to ignore them. Super clean. Yeah, I smash my head for 1 of those. In exchange of a card that costs 2 and doesn't do much more than buffing me up, I get a permanent version of the same buff.
To your aid.
Antonio, I could have... no, I couldn't. I couldn't have done more. The amount stuff is okay-ish. I think maybe double damage would be better. Literally anything else would be better. But that's another thing I need to check on the wiki, because those are stats you can make hypotheses all day long, but still not match what the developers meant. Yeah. Come on, then. No, okay, I went for the mana. It's still a good approach. Dun, dun. Here I'm calculating if I can do the 0-1-2 again. And I could, and there it is. Here I heal up Chew. Looking for a chicken before the boss.
To your aid.
Antonio. And there is really not much. I'm not wasting 1 mana for... No, this was a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I would have done the mask and the chew unless I didn't have enough mana. I didn't check now. To the comments di ardua sentenza. Whip it again for the buff. This was badly played. No, I don't have any excuse for this one. Absolutely clean. Garlic on, okay, and pure damage. Simply because I don't know how much damage it deals, so ideally I want to keep it away as many turns as possible and deal as much damage as possible. Here I'm calculating and trying to understand what the cards she played does. If that's my card or hers, I don't know. Whip it for a return. And that's wasted, but not really wasted.
Whip it.
There it is. Here I choose the Anduia because the fire is a very good add-on. Cash out because I need the money for new upgrades. And surprise! A new stage completed. This was the best dungeon yet. I'm very happy about this run. I was finally able to defeat the clown. A lot of achievements, a lot of stuff. And I will see you in the next operation.